Greetings everybody! So I just came from work, I had some food and coffee and I am ready to talk to you. The main reason why I am speaking to you today is because I want to do 50 question tag so you can get to know me better. I showed up on YouTube with some tutorials and I realized I haven't talked to you to explain why am I here and to tell you a little bit more about myself, so that you will maybe look my videos knowing some background. So I'm going to start with the questions. First question is my full name. My full name is Marijana Đorđević and my maiden name is Ilić. I got married in April and it was the happiest day of my life. Zodiac sign. Zodiac sign, I am Sagittarius in Western astrology, but my husband taught me a little bit about Vedic astrology and he does that professionally. And I am something called Simha Lagna. I hope I guessed the right pronunciation. That should be like a Leo, I guess. Third question is my fears. My fears. Let's start. I'm gonna tell you about some stupid fear and then I'm gonna tell you something about my deeper fear. Stupid fear, I think it's stupid spiders. I'm terrified of spiders. They're beautiful creatures. I admire them. They're so amazing. But when I see a spider, I squeak like a little girl. And I can't step on it. I can't touch it. I cannot go around it. So I always call anybody, like some grown-up, to help me remove the spider, because I always think it's gonna, you know, he's got his eyes on me, he's gonna jump on me and then, you know, like has some vicious intentions, but that's a stupid fear. And some deeper fear is I am actually scared of not existing, not actually of dying, but not being present. I am actually working on that fear because deeply inside of me, I don't think we disappear when we die, but some rational part of my brain tells me that we do. So I really don't want to believe that we just evaporate like we never existed. I think that soul is immortal and I need to work on actually not fearing the physical death. I think that most people are scared of that, so let's work on that fear. Next question is 3 things I love. First thing, I'm gonna put it in a group and that would be my family. My family and my husband, my parents, brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, everybody. I just love my family and I love my cats. They're my family as well. I have 2 cats. My best friend is my husband. I've never ever loved somebody like my husband. He's joy and pride of my life, so I'm very happy I have him. My best friend, that is my best friend. So last song I listened to was today when I was at work. It was Depeche Mode, Strange Love. Whenever I don't know what I want to listen to, I always listen to Depeche Mode. What is something that I like in people? Something that I like in people is this constant optimism. I like people that you know can do everything, believe that they can do anything, and they have this positive personality that always lifts you up when you're around them, and they just lift you up and give you hope and make you feel better just being in their presence. I love that about people and I'm very happy to have that kind of people in my life. Something that turns me off in people is quite the opposite, the pessimism and somebody always saying I can't do it, I don't know if I am good at something. I think that every person is good at something, and even if you're not, if you work on it, if you really try, you're gonna be good at it. it's so easy to say, to just lay in your bed and say, I can't do that. You say this person can, but I can't. You need to believe in yourself, and if you have some desire, like being something, an actor, a singer, writer, you gotta start somewhere. You're not just gonna be the star of the show. You just have to start from the bottom, because that's where we start, at the bottom, and then we go up, 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 up. And then if you really, really love something and you really put effort in it and faith, it's gonna work, because there is no way it is not going to work. No way. No. What color underwear I'm wearing right now? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's kind of embarrassing, is it? I don't know. I don't remember such stuff. I just pick them randomly, like, ew, okay. How many tattoos, piercings I have? I have 0 tattoos, and piercings I have 4. I have my ears pierced, I have my septum pierced, and my belly button pierced. If you want to hear something more about the process of septum piercing and belly button piercing, I will make a special video about it. I think it's very interesting and very educational for people who want to do that. Before they do that, educate before you want to do something, not after you've done it, and do your research. And about ears, I can't tell you anything, because we have this custom before, when I was a kid, where your parents just take you as a baby and they pierce your ears and they put diamonds in your ears. They don't ask you if you want that, they just do it. So you have a screaming, yelling baby in pain, but we don't remember that afterwards. But I think that some kind of trauma remains. I'm not sure. So, the reason why I joined YouTube, that is actually one of the main thing I wanted to talk to you about. I love YouTube and I follow many YouTubers, because that is something that relaxes me. It makes me happy, I get some creative ideas. But one of the reasons is we are surrounded by social networks, especially Facebook and Instagram. And what we put on Facebook and Instagram, everybody, is our pictures that are filtered and photoshopped, and people watching that, even me, I'm watching it, I'm thinking, why don't I look like that? Because no one looks like that. No one looks, it's not reality. People put on Facebook and Instagram the highlights of their life, and when they look the best and they've chosen the best filters. But that is not reality, and you need to remind yourself that is good, that is kind of, it's an art form, but it's not reality. And I especially want to say to the younger people watching me is, you don't have to feel bad because somebody looks perfect, because they don't. They look exactly like you, and you will grow, and your face will become more proportional, and your body, everything's gonna be fine, and you're beautiful just the way you are. Even people who, we're all watching music videos and we're watching movies and newspapers. Let me tell you, I'm in the media business. There is everything that enters newspapers is 100% Photoshop. Maybe even a little bit color adjustment, but it is retouched. So don't look at that and feel bad. They have army of people, professionals helping them, makeup artists, designers, graphic designers, whatever, and they all work for them. And when they come home and take off their makeup, they look just like you. So don't worry about it. And this is me telling you that YouTube doesn't have all these filters. You get what you get. It is reality. That's why I like to show up when I'm doing some makeup tutorials without my makeup, to actually let you see my bare face, because I like my face without makeup, and I like my face with makeup, and I like my head with a hat and without the head. And basic love for yourself is the best favor you can do for yourself. So if I make at least one person happy or inspired, or even if you laugh at me, that's okay. I am fine with that. Just I want this positive emotion to evoke these positive emotions within you. How I feel right now? Strangely, I feel fine. I feel great. I feel energetic. Although it's going to rain, it's pretty dark outside, and if it's summer, it shouldn't be. I think it's going to rain, and usually my head hurts and I just feel bad, but right now I feel good, and I think it's because I decided to talk to you, and I'm actually very happy about it. Something I really want is to just be happy, wake up every day feeling positive, and just going from this positive energy into even more positive energy, because something I do every day, it might sound very tacky or something, but I do wake up every morning feeling grateful for everything I have. I have water, I have roof above my head, I have family that loves me, I have everything, and some people don't. Many people around the world don't, and it's really not good for you to feel sad to be sorry for yourself because you don't have a car or you can't go to seaside this year. It doesn't really matter, because you are in the start, you have all these things that many people don't, so everything is up to you. You have this wonderful base where you can just grow, and if you just put a little effort and positive energy, because everything is energy, so if you give love, the love will return. So don't, before you start being negative, just think that negativity draws negativity, and if you're in positivity, attracts positivity, so make your choice. Meaning behind my YouTube name, and that is beauty tutorials. It is what it is, beauty tutorials, makeup and cosmetics and clothing, but it also, I just want to explain how people should feel beautiful without all these things. Just find beauty within yourself. I watch people around me every day in a bus, on the street, and they're so beautiful, somebody has beautiful eyes, somebody beautiful nose, mouth, body, hair, style, whatever. You just need to realize how beautiful you are and how everybody else is beautiful, and believe me, your life will become more beautiful. What is my favorite movie? There's so many movies, but let me just, on top of my head, maybe Clockwork Orange. I really love that movie. If you're underage, I don't recommend watching it because it has some explicit scenes, but if you're older and you haven't watched it, watch it. There's this quote on Facebook recently, like, no good story ever started with a glass of milk, which is not true. This story started with a glass of milk, and it's a really good story. Next question or questions are my favorite song and my favorite band. I have a lot of favorite songs, a lot of favorite bands. I have favorite bands: Sisters of Mercy, Hymn, Specimen, Mary Goes Round. A lot of bands. I can just say the genres of music better than bands, because we're gonna stay here forever. So genres are from gothic and rock and metal and new wave and punk rock and maybe even a little bit of indie sometimes. Really, sometimes. That's my new obsession. Next question is someone I miss. I have to say I don't miss anybody. People that I love are in my life, whether they're with me or, because we live in a digital era, I can always phone them or Skype them, so I don't really miss anybody. My relationship with my parents. Well, my relationship with my parents now is perfect. Hello parents, if you're watching this, I love you. No, I'm just joking. I do love you. But what I want to say. When I was younger, when I was teenager, we had some problems. That is, everybody has these problems because different generations, there's a generational gap, and you don't understand them and they don't understand you, and it's pretty messy. But now we have perfect relationship, and partly because we don't live together, that is maybe the solution. Well, I love my parents. They're the most perfect parents in the world. Thank you, my parents. Something to confess. What I do need to confess. I'm going to confess that sometimes I don't do what I always say you should do, and that is put some face cream on my face before I go to bed. Sometimes I work night shifts and I am just too tired to do that. I do clean my face every evening, but sometimes I skip moisturizing, which is very, very bad, because when you clean your skin and it's all dry, you should moisturize. So that is a confession. My favorite animals and my pets. So my favorite animals are my pets. They're cats. Hello, little love. This is Rasha, and she's my older cat. And I have Misha, and she's my younger cat. They're both adopted. This big cat was adopted by my husband before I moved in, and the other one we adopted together from this organization in my hometown. They have pets without parents. They have cats without owners. Yes, without owners. So they put every week in newspapers, our local newspapers, their pictures and kind of a little bio, and they tell you to adopt them. So all you need to do is call, and they bring you the pet, and you sign a little contract that you're gonna take care of the pet, and you have a friend for years and years to come. That is lovely. So always adopt pets, especially the pets that nobody wants, or they're lost, they're scared. Adopt them before you think of buying some pets. First adopt. Something that's currently worrying me. Something that's currently worrying me is me having to clean the kitchen. I do not want to clean the kitchen right now, but I will have to. Yeah. Embarrassing moment. There's so many embarrassing moments in my life, but as I growing up, I realized that actually nothing is embarrassing. It's just funny. It's just funny, and you should laugh at yourself, with other people, because why not? If you embarrass yourself, nothing is going to happen to you. You're gonna survive that. But one thing that was kind of embarrassing when I was younger was I was in this research center called Petnica, and I went to the bathroom. I was wearing a long dress, and I got out, but I didn't notice then when I pulled my underwear up, my my dress was actually tucked into my underwear, and I was going around campus with my butt hanging out and my legs hanging out, and I was like, hello people, and nobody ever told me that. I mean, not for 2 hours, and I was like, oh, thank you. So I flashed how many people, not only people, there were children there. Next thing, where I work, I'm a journalist. I've been doing that forever, since I finished university, so that's like 6-7 years of journalism. And I'm also, I don't know the right word for it in English, it is like proofreader. Book before it's published, I read it to correct it, the grammar and stuff like that. If you know the word for it, let me know down in the comments. How do you call it? If you have one word for it. Habits I have. 3 habits I have. I'm going to talk about bad habits, because good habits are good habits, but 3 bad habits is one of them is I was biting my nails for a very long time. Now I don't bite my nails anymore, but sometimes I bite the skin around my nails, so that is a very bad habit. Another one is smoking. Everybody in Serbia smokes, almost everybody, so me too. And third one is like, I'm a bit of OCD, so if I put something somewhere, it has to be there. So if my husband takes something from the kitchen and doesn't return it in its place, I flip out. That's a very bad habit. It is a problem, mental problem, so I'm gonna work on that. My future goals. One of them is this YouTube channel, and one thing I want to do is develop it and reach more people and make more people happy, or if I inspire you to do something or just make you laugh or relax you, that is actually my goal. And and start communicating with all of you. You leave me comments and I can answer them, just to get to know you a little bit better. That's what I would like to do. My favorite stores are thrift stores. 98% of my closet is thrifted. One of the reasons is because I really enjoy it, you know, going through all this stuff. I like to call myself a scavenger. I just jump into it and I dive like a pool of gold and I just find its jewels. And, oh yeah, look at that, nobody has that, I'm gonna wear it. And the other reason is kind of ethical reason, because I watched several of these, the true cost, and I realized that if I buy something in a retail store that costs $5 and then the owner has to earn something, and then the factory owner has to earn, and the workers in shop have to earn it, and the workers who make the clothes have to earn it. How much do they earn? Like $3 per month? That's kind of accurate. So that's not fair. So I like to recycle. Just the damage is done, the clothes I bought, so I'm just gonna take it and wear it, because it's only a clothing item. It is not something you're gonna keep forever. It just goes from hand to hand. That's the beauty of it, ever changing. So my favorite food must be pizza. With 4 types of cheese, right? So I really like it. Pizza, just give it to me. I like that. What I did yesterday, I had a day off at work, so I made some YouTube videos, and I read the book because I was proofreading it for this publisher that I'm working with, and that was it. I was so tired because I was reading the whole book twice. So my idea of a perfect date: ordering a pizza, like a family-sized pizza, huge one, and then sitting with my husband, everybody on each of us have our own couch, so he's on one, I'm on the other couch, and we watch movies and we eat pizza. That's perfect. But maybe because I'm 30, almost 30, or maybe just because I prefer staying in than going out. My favorite YouTube channels. I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I can't remember from top of my head right now, but the ones that I can remember are Graveyard Girl, The Goblin Queen, Close Encounters, Fashion Citizen, Adora Bad Brat. I like various things, the fancy people and the goth people and the childish people. I love varieties of people. Number of kids I want is first one, then we'll see where that takes us. Do I smoke, drink? I do smoke and drink everything in normal, you know, just normal. I don't exaggerate anything. that's that's very important. And any question you like to ask to for yourself, I'm gonna ask myself, when are you going to have like big cleaning of the house? When is that going to happen? Probably in September, because I'm going to be on my vacation and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just gonna, somebody's gonna be swimming in the sea and I'm gonna be swimming in dust. So, but that can be good, therapeutic. And if you have any more questions, I'm going to do Q&A soon, so ask me down below in the comment section, whatever you like, and until the next time, bye bye!